I hope this is recording. I can't even see it. Hey, good morning. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, we're recording. Boy, is it cold this morning. What a cold start to the day. Let me get you guys put up. Ah, there we go, right there. Yeah, man. Cold start to the day. Crooked ass camera. And it's the day after election day, and Glenn Youngkin won the election. I called that shit. I don't like to get very political, but I'm going to. I've actually become super political. If I could have voted, I don't got my rights. Well, actually, I didn't register to vote. If I could have voted, I would have voted for Glenn Youngkin. Straight the fuck up. I can't stand Terry McAuliffe. That was our governor's race. And what's crazy is we've been a Democratic state since 2009. Glenn Youngkin has turned us red again. Now, I don't really get down with all the, you know, the craziness about politics, but there were some things about Terry McAuliffe I couldn't fucking stand, right? The fact that he kept harping on the fact that Glenn Youngkin was Trump's boy. Glenn Youngkin wouldn't even let Trump get on his ticket, right? Glenn Youngkin, a successful businessman. Terry McAuliffe has already been governor once before, and you know, there's a mixed feeling of how he did as governor. One thing that Terry McAuliffe was talking about was raising minimum wage here in the state of Virginia at $15, which it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, not anytime soon. And you know, that's why I harp on the, you know, the paying of people and how people say that I don't pay people fairly. Folks, it's a different world here in Virginia. The cost of living is not the same as maybe where you live, or maybe in Northern Virginia. In Northern Virginia, the minimum wage should definitely be $15 an hour. I mean, it's expensive up there. But where I'm at, shit ain't like that. Even though things are getting progressively more expensive, they are. So there's that. Another thing about Glenn Youngkin, he's about to kill that entire parole board. That shit's about to go out the window, and with the new attorney general, who they still haven't announced who won that. Parole was a huge part of this. I can't wait for them to get rid of this parole board, because this shit is so fucked up. I can't stand favoritism. I think everybody should get a fair shake. And that parole board was as controversial and as corrupt as it could possibly be. So they're getting ready to get rid of that. Another thing about the gubernatorial race that really struck me was all the, the immense amount of trying to save Terry McAuliffe's ass as there was. I couldn't stand seeing these ads on YouTube that I couldn't do a goddamn thing about, from Obama and from Joe Biden, about, hey, my friend Terry McAuliffe. You know who Glenn Youngkin had? Nobody. He did it all by his damn self. You want to talk about some grassroots shit? I rock with that shit. Damn, I rock with that shit. And you know, I think to myself, because I watched the last gubernatorial debate, and there were some things that Glenn Youngkin said that I don't necessarily agree with, you know, but it is what it is. Making abortion illegal and a woman's right to choose. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that, but this man's gonna speak what he feels and what he believes. But then they talked about allowing parents into the schools, which was something that Terry McAuliffe failed on. I mean, he dropped the ball big time with this comment. It'll be like one simple comment that you will never be able to live down, right? There was a question about, should parents be allowed to, you know, have a say in what's being taught in the schools? And Terry McAuliffe basically said, I don't think parents should be allowed in the schools. And man, that was what Glenn Youngkin was able to harp on, and that's what got him a lot of support. When Terry McAuliffe kept saying, Trump's boy, this is Trump's puppet, all of that type of shit, Glenn Youngkin simply said, look, I'm Glenn Youngkin. I'm not Trump. And he kept comparing Glenn Youngkin to Trump and all of that good stuff. And again, Glenn Youngkin could have easily had Trump right there going for him. But he didn't do that. He stood on his own. And I like that about him. So I'm glad that Terry McAuliffe lost. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this parole board. That's gonna be interesting for sure. Let me clarify this too. It's not like I don't want to see people make parole. I definitely want to see, I want to see parole come back for the state of Virginia. I think that there's people who get their boots smoked who could deserve another chance at life after they've served, you know, X amount of time. I truly believe that. But this Virginia parole board was so fucking corrupt. I mean, there was so much favoritism, and hey, you let us know who you want us to release and we're gonna release some, and you know, we'll release who you want us to release. But anybody else who might stand a chance, who might be eligible, forget them. So I hope the right changes come to the parole board, but we'll see. All right, at Lowe's, forgive me for the politics, but let's get the day started. All right, good morning, good morning. Leaving from Lowe's, and I got some plumber's dope and a sink drain thing that hooks up to the garbage disposal. They got a vanity in there that I want to get right now. It's 7:30 in the morning. Damn, I want to get this vanity. It's an open box. It's got a couple little dings on it, nothing too major, nothing can't be fixed. $2.99 with the marble top. Hell of a deal right there. But I can't grab the damn thing by myself, and well, I'm by myself right now. Where the fuck is Damon at? I tried to call him and shit. Wish I could get that, because that damn thing ain't gonna be there. Hey, that damn thing ain't gonna be there. That's crazy, man. 7:30 in the morning. It is not looking promising. Try to call him one more time before I jump on the interstate and get out of here. You know, it's crazy is we just went through this. Ah, man. Well, I ain't gotta worry about the vanity. The vanity is the least of my concerns. I gotta worry about how much work am I gonna be able to get done. So on Sunday when I didn't have Damon, you know, it wasn't, well, the no call, no show thing was, you know, an issue or whatever. And yeah, he did try to call me. I tried to call him right back, like literally. I mean, I had just missed his call, so I tried to call him right back. He didn't answer, and then I texted him. He didn't answer, and I wouldn't hear from him until the next morning. Whatever. What was I going to say about that? Oh, it wasn't, you know, so the no call, no show thing was a, you know, a part of that as well. But you know, another part of it was, okay, now we're a day behind in terms of production. Is that what I'm getting ready to have to do today too? Is be another day behind? Like, I can't do it all by myself. All right, well, 7:50 in the morning, still no word from Damon. What's crazy is we just had the conversation, like, I don't know, day before yesterday, about, hey man, if you're not gonna work, just let me know something. And is that pearl gray? Yeah, that's pearl gray, and then that's pearl gray too. And here we are again. I try not to freak out thinking, how you gonna finish this house by yourself, Joe? It's probably not very possible. Oh God. All right, so what are we starting the day off with? Besides some bullshit. So I'm getting ready to go up into this bathroom upstairs. Bing. Everything's looking really good in here. No water leaks. That's phenomenal. And I'm gonna sand this. So I'm just gonna lightly sand it. It just needs a light sanding. And then I'm gonna get ready to grout. Get this sucker grouted up. I found this Mapesil T Plus grout match caulk type of shit. Pearl gray. Pearl gray is the color that we're using for the grout. And basically, would like to fill right down there. I don't know that I got enough of this. This is only one tube. It was all that they had. I need more of this. So we'll see. Let me get set up and I'll talk with you guys in just a moment. All right, up to update time. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It is 8:10 in the morning. Just heard from Damon. He called me, my bad. I overslept. Dude. So I told this dude, of course, come on. You know I need you. I've got nobody else. So come on. Let's work. And it's just no big deal. You know, oh, my bad, I overslept. Nobody cares about your money the way that you care about your money. Just had. Anyways, so 8:10 in the morning, already got all this sanded. And I'll get that vacuumed up. I'm not gonna worry about that just a second. I got a little bit more sanding I need to do. Sand and get back with you in a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and make this video talk about why I fired Damon. He'll quit before I'll fire him. It's about to be hell week in this bitch, like G.I. Jane. I don't know why I use that movie as so many references. All right, 9 o'clock in the morning and my top worker decided to show up. So here's where we are. I just mixed the grout out of anger, absolute anger, and bang. There she'd be right there. Letting her rest for the 5. I want to film me doing this grout work, but this GoPro battery's dead, so I'm gonna have to film it on my phone. And there's that. Yeah, I mixed up a lot more grout than I wanted to. That grout was just super wet. I had way too much water for whatever reason. And I didn't want to mix a whole lot, but I guess having more than having less is probably the better bet to go. I'm gonna put the GoPro on the charger. I'll have my phone for the time lapse. And let's hope that this grout goes pretty good. All right, after 11 o'clock in the morning and 11:12 in the morning, just put a second coat of paint on that trim right there for the for the downstairs bathroom. Damon's rolling out this hallway. What else we rolled this morning?
The ceiling.
Oh, in here. A spot. Yeah. All right, folks, you ready to see it? Bing, look at that damn mess. Let me tell you. Difficulty level 5 all day long. 5, 5, 5, 5. This is tough. I mean, getting in those corners, tough. Down there, around the base of the tub, tough. Yeah. And then getting to the end and your grout starting to set up on you, tough. Boy, that shit is tough. What, we got 28 minutes on here? Let's wipe together. Let's wipe together, y'all. My hands feel like I've been in the bath for too long. I wish I would have had enough grout to get froggy and hit my grout line down my side. I wish I would have had that, but I didn't. And I literally barely had enough grout to finish this. At times I was picking grout up out of the tub using fallen grout. And yeah, what a bitch that was. So by the time I got to the end, which was here, whew, I was out of grout, y'all. Out. Running on fumes. Picking up crumbs out of the carpet, so to speak. And I made it though. I made it. I began to question Why I didn't mix up more grout, Joe? You should have mixed up the whole bag of grout. This took a lot of grout. This was a lot to grout. This wasn't 12 by 24 inch tiles where you're not gonna have so many grout lines. So that was a lesson learned right there. If you're doing a tub surround backsplash with these little subway bitches, you better have a lot of grout, because you're gonna need it. And what happens if you run out? All I could think about was when Matt went and mixed up that little bit of grout to do that fill-in, and that shit came out discolored. I began quoting Matthew 10-2. I don't want to do tile anymore. It stresses me out. I know that the downstairs bathroom has to get completed, but I don't think I should be the one to do it. Yeah, we turned old Matthew into a Bible verse. A little Craigslist contractor psalm, kinda. Hey man, I swear this dumbass GoPro just does what it wants to do. I need to look that up. GoPro acting dumb as a bitch. What's wrong with it? Yeah. All right. There she go. Bring that bitch back a little bit. She's dirty. Get her clean. Get her clean. Yeah, I can't emphasize enough, this dark grout is a pain in the ass. God, this stuff is such a pain in the ass. What this is similar to, if you've never done this type of work and you're wondering to yourself, Joe, what is wiping these grout lines similar to? You ever taken a shit, right? You ever taken a shit and gone to try to wipe your ass and you just can't get it clean? That's what this is like. No matter how much you wipe, no matter how much toilet paper you use, there's still residual dookie. So we'll clean up a little bit. I got some plumbing work to do on the kitchen sink downstairs. I got some baseboard to run in the bathroom downstairs. I gotta put a toilet in down there. I had to use a bucket again this morning. I actually used the bucket right here in this upstairs bathroom. And I cannot get comfortable with that. Bang! I'm actually okay with that in the ceiling, Damon. Yeah, that ceiling's fine.
Use that half-inch roller kind of fill it in a little bit, and that ceiling is going too.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yep, looks good.
But I mean, if that's it, then all the ceilings up here are done.
Yeah. We can get a second coat of wall paint on some of these walls.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was gonna go around and put a first coat on everything. The second coat's gonna go a lot quicker.
Well, it looks good.
However you want to do it.
No, I'm good with that. So we got the wall color going on these, this hallway. Oh yeah, that is noticeable as shit.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on with that, but whatever. Cool. Ah, bitch. All right. So plenty to do. Crazy thing to share with you guys. I thought today was I thought today was Thursday. Today's only Wednesday. So by the end of today, yeah, we should be almost done with the house. I'm kidding. By the end of this week, we should be almost done with the house. We won't be done, but we'll be close. So, big things still left to do. Obviously, we still got tile to do in here. Carpet's gonna be going up here. We got some doors and trim to do. We got the trim paint. We got some floor repairs we gotta do, but nothing too crazy up here. Plenty of window trim to do. And put the kitchen together, put the handrail on here, do the floors downstairs, do the floors in that room right there, yuck. And man, we got a lot of shit to do still. Light fixtures to do, outlets to swap out, this entire room still to do. Shit balls. Let's get to working on this sink. So I went to Lowe's this morning and I bought a disposal flange. Boom, because we got the single sink going here. And we got the garbage disposal right there, which I'm not sure if this guy is... Does this guy got to be hardwired? Because if it does, we putting that whip on you. Yep, she gotta be hardwired. We're gonna pull a whip on that. Forget about that. Whip game proper. Don't know what's going on with all that up there. We'll figure that out later. All right, boom, got that. And we also got plumber's dope. So that's needed. So what we need to do is we need to put a whip on the dishwasher, a whip on the garbage disposal, which means a plug, so it can plug in. You can either hardwire things or you can plug them in. We've got our plug down there. We got our switch right there. We got our plug down there for our dishwasher. And there's our dishwasher line right here, which we need to drill through here, there to get to that. So I'm gonna need to get those whips. We need to get those when we go to Lowe's, because we're gonna be going to Lowe's in just a little bit and go see if we can get that vanity, if it's still there. If it's not there, that's Damon's fault. Straight the fuck up. Yeah, it's your fault for sure, man, because you was sleeping this morning. I know. You was probably staying up late last night watching the gubernatorial election. Did you even know who won?
No, I thought this morning they were still waiting for the vote. Youngkin or whatever.
Yeah.
Last night he had like over 1 million votes.
Yeah, I think I'm not thinking. They said that he won. I don't know if that's subject to change. Wait the freaking minute. Boom.
Yeah, I think they were pretty much set to win, but I don't think it was finalized yet.
All right, and then this guy. Oh, I didn't even need. What the fuck? I didn't even need to buy that. Are you kidding me? This thing had its own flange. Shit, I'm taking that back. That thing was $29. You can go back. Hey, boy, hey. I need to return this? No, I don't have a receipt. Forget that. That's going back to the store, Jack. This thing got a flange. I think it does. Okay, there's that guy right there. Boom. That guy hooks up to the drain line or some shit like that. And that's the garbage disposal thingy right there. That's all screwed up. Damn thing here. There. That's how it goes. Okay. So bing. And then. Hello. There's no part. Okay. You right there. No, you. It was just a little, man. It was just a little rubber ring. Son of a gun. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You can go ahead and say it. Damn, Joe, you dumb as a bitch. Hey. I was a little confused with it, that's for sure. All right, so what we do here, right? So bang, you may wonder, Joe, what the hell is plumber's dope? Are you talking about something that you can smoke? And I am, actually. I am. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Plumber's putty, aka plumber's dope. Now, what you do with this nice shit right here is, it's sort of like Play-Doh, right? That's a nice little glob of that right there. So you take a little, you're gonna need a little more than that. So what this is good for is for making a real tight seal with your sink, right? So boom, there's how your sink is gonna go. Let me read these instructions. God bless it. Let me read the instructions real quick. Food waste disposal owner's guide. We call it a garbage disposal. All right, so bing. Oh, they call that joint a tampon. Ain't that great? Where is the tampon? Oh, they call that joint a tap-on. That's what they call a tap-on. Boom. All right, what I'm concerned about is, so we're looking at how all of this goes together. Bing, 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 bing. Right? So we're gonna put our plumbers. Oh, and we're on the Spanish side. We need to go back to the American side. Okay. So you see what I'm doing with this? I'm making a little snake out of it, and it's gonna wrap around like so. So we're gonna keep on making a little snake, making a little snake. We want that little snake to go all the way around the flange. Bang. So we got our plumber's dope around the flange, you see? Around the flange. Bow, bow. In the dum-dum. Okay, boom. Now we're gonna set that guy right there like so, and then when we tighten it up, that plumber's putty's gonna go like that. It's gonna shit the bed right like that. All right, so boom. Next, we come up underneath the sink with all this shit right here. So there's that plumber's putty. You can see that right there. So all of this, just like so. You want to make sure you get it on there the right way. Oh, did I just lose some plumber's putty? I damn sure did. Oh, we got to take that off. We got to make sure that plumber's putty's good. Make sure that plumber's putty up there good. See that? We just lost a little piece. Oh, no, we didn't. We were good. Still got our plumber's putty all the way around. We wanted to check it, though, because that plumber's putty, what that's going to do is, that's going to help you prevent leaks. Your sink from leaking. We got the plumber's flange. Okay. That guy right there. Now you want to make it super tight, right? Super tight. Tighten that shit up as tight can get. Bang, right there. All right, now real quick, as much as I want to install this disposal, I gotta fix first a mistake of Matt. That's right, folks. Before I go any further, at this point, I am now second guessing all work that Matt did at this house. God, I hate that, but it is what it is. So what I mean by that is, we're gonna run to Lowe's. I gotta go grab a couple of things. When I get back, we're gonna look at the sink, make sure she's secure the way that I want it. We're gonna look at the whole kitchen setup, make sure that's secure the way that I want it. We're gonna look at, this right here. This fuck up right here. And how bad that is and what can be done to correct that, if anything. Because that's a no-go right there. That is a no-go. I do not like that lip. So, all right, I ain't got a lot of memory left on this, so I'll share with you guys a little later on. All right, 1:15. Look at that bright light right there, boy. All right, 1:15-ish or 1:10-ish, and I'm back. And it's all about that base, right? Boom. Okay. Let's wipe this joint down for one final time, and boy, we done up in here for the day. We're gonna let that joint just resonate. Isn't that the word right there? Resonate, possibly? Yo, it's cold as shit out there. All right. Ooh, look at that joint just coming right on off like that. Shit. If I'd have known tile was this easy, I'd have never hired half these mugs I did. Old Richards and Brian number 3s and 1s and 2s. I'm just kidding, though. I'm just feeling it today. All right, so final wipe down, and she looking sharp. Boy, that joint looking sharp, man. I don't know, man. I don't think you can tell me a damn thing about this. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good about it. So, one thing that I want to mention is that when I first started wiping this down, there was some spots that I seen. Some spotty spots, if you will. And there were spots that didn't have a lot of grout put in them. So what did I do? I filled them. And I share this with you because I think about the issues that we had in the bathroom downstairs. And if we had those issues, obviously you weren't paying attention when you were wiping the grout down to see what your fillage was like, right? Fillage. So yeah, I had a bunch of spots actually, not a bunch, but probably like 10. And I went and I wiped them and I seen that they were light and I filled them up. And that's all you gotta do. I don't think it's any more complicated than just that right there. If you see the spots are light, hey, fill them, right? Just fill them. If you don't do it, nobody will. So once I wipe this, we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna do some work down there. So we went to Lowe's to get that vanity I was talking about, and everything happens for a reason. It was a $299 vanity. It was a pretty nice 30-inch, different from the one that we got downstairs. But it was like an open box. And it's what it looked like at first. There was a couple of little dings on the legs. It was originally a $599 vanity. They wanted $299 for it. So I said, man, that's a pretty good deal. Those dings on the legs, they can be buffed out. And we went back there, it was still there. And then it turns out after looking at it a lot more closely, I noticed there were some chips in the marble top. So we didn't get that one. We ended up getting another one, a brand new one, $399, decent vanity with top and mirror. Maybe not as nice as the one that we got downstairs, but still got the soft shut on it. And also, I think it comes with the faucet set too. Hell of a deal. Damon says it was a good reason that he was late today, because if he wasn't, we'd have been at Lowe's first thing this morning, still got cold in our eyes, and I would have been buying that vanity. So, I don't know necessarily that that's true. Could be though.
I mean,
could be.
it sounded good anyway.
Alright. Not gonna sit here and finger fuck this any longer. Pretty good with it. Done and done. So there should be, y'all. Grout game on 1000. That shit just shining too, boy. Shining bright like a diamond. Nice. All right. Now that that's done, let me go downstairs and see what we can get on. Yeah, feel it back here, like feel that right there. And then it's over here, way out
You know
here.
what's crazy is that he took almost an hour to tighten this sink down just for us to pull it off, and the damn bolts are right there.
Man, what
So
did
I asked him why did he spend fighting it, because it ain't even down back here. Or I guess he did, or he might put a bracket back there.
No, that's up.
Oh, okay. Because there was a bracket.
But when we get the stuff on there, the hardware on there, it'll be fine. Okay, hey, guess what, folks? It's here's where we're at. Mistakes of Matt. So this stupid fuck used outside window silicone and sealer on the sink, and this shit is so rugged around here, it feels like it almost cut your finger, and it's way out as well. So right now Damon's trying, we got 3 different things we're gonna try right here. We've got the Great Stuff foam cleaner. Is that eating it up at all?
Yeah, a little bit. It's just taking its time.
Okay, so he's got that. I had 2 other things and he suggested both of these. We've got the gas and we've got the shine. So one of them is gonna get that shit up. And again, all I wanted to do was put that garbage disposal in this morning, but you can't do it because don't nobody care about your money the way that you're gonna care about your money.
What about if I just take a razor blade and light?
Well, I got this. What do you think? I don't want to, and be careful because I don't want to gouge up the countertop.
Well, I mean, I'd rather.
Here, I'll do it. We don't need it to, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna gouge it up. Yeah, that's a gouge right there. Is it a gouge? No. All right, we don't need it to be perfect. We just need it to be up into here. That way I can put a fresh bead of silicone on it. So, whatever works. Damon's got the great stuff cleaner. I'm gonna try. Is it coming out?
Well, I was gonna let that shit sit there for a few minutes and kind of.
Woo! God, that shit smells like.
All it is goof off.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not gonna goof off the damn
You don't let it sit that long.
countertop. Let me get a little bit of, well, let's do a little bit at a time. Get this cleaned up and see what's next. Voila. So just put the whip on the garbage disposal right here. She's in there perfect, and just tested it as well, and it works. So messed around with the sink edge a little bit and realized, hey, I can do that at any point so long as I know that it can be done. I'm gonna go ahead and set the set the garbage disposal right now because I think I'm good for that. And yeah, let's see how that works out. All right, so where are those pesky instructions at? Bang, right here. And all I'm looking for is just the mounting procedure. All right. So for those of you who have never done a garbage disposal before, let me share with you a couple of awesome little things about a garbage disposal. So whether you got one sink, two sinks, it's pretty easy the way that this sucker's gonna work. So when this sucker hooks up to the bottom of the sink, plugged in, you got your switch that operates it, whatever. So here, your drain line from your dishwasher hooks into here. So your dishwasher drains through your garbage disposal. Everything actually goes through your garbage disposal in an effort to drain from right here. Yeah, so there's the history lesson on garbage disposals. Also, whenever you're hooking this up, make sure you pop out that little thing right there before you go trying to test your dishwasher to see if it's going to drain or not. Otherwise, you could potentially end up with a shit ton of water all over the place and a lot of curse words being uttered. You some of... Oh, I guess it's in there. All right, good deal. She don't seem to be going nowhere, right? Plug her ass up. Okay, she's plugged in. And nice. There it is. Right there. That wasn't too complicated. Only pretty complicated. All right, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and getting ready to have some fun. So, boom, put the whip on the dishwasher and can go no further because, oh boy, look at this. So what they tell you need, you know, 2 pages of shit that you need, right? 3 pages, but things that they don't include. This elbow for this water line, I don't have that right there, so I can't go any further. So boom, there's that. And, did a little bit of sanding down there. Need to do a little bit more sanding. Maybe gonna get to a little bit of mud work, just a little bit right up underneath of there. Just being extra critical. So boom, ran this baseboard and trim real quick, or baseboard and cord around. Did that right there, and did that right back there. Fixed the mistakes of Matt. And that's about the best that we're gonna get right there. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm getting ready to set the toilet in here now. I don't have the water supply line, so can't dookie here till tomorrow, but no big deal. I gotta get ready to scrape out, speaking of dookie, I get to get ready to scrape out whatever is that right there. That old wax seal that I guarantee you has more fecal matter in it than I don't have a good one-liner right there. You guys help me out. All right, let's get ready to play. Y'all ever play with your dookie? Don't lie, when you was a kid, you probably did. Throwing that shit on the wall. Joe, what are you talking about? That is disgusting. Look at them freaking cock hairs and some more stuff right there. All right. So all we want to do is just clean this guy up a little bit so we can get this jumbo ring, the Johnny ring down is what it's called. The Johnny ring. There's a screw, all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. So there's a screw right here. That guy's gotta go. Oh God. It's so disgusting. Yeah, man. If you don't think there's dookie right here, you out your mind, boy. That joint right there, hey, that is all the dookie. All the duke. I was going the wrong way with the screw. So let's go ahead. Ooh, it smells. It smells like the Duke too. The Duke Nukem, if you will. Get on out there. This bitch probably ain't been replaced in 40 years. All right, there's one screw out. Whoo. Yeah, man. That joint got a decent little smell to it too. Don't want to pull that rag out just yet. Shout out to Damon coming through with the gloves. Cause I'd have been doing this with my bare hands. And wouldn't that have just been special? Some might say, Joe, you probably deserve to play with the shit with your bare hands, with your bad attitude and your negative thought patterns. Okay. Yeah. Shit smells like 40-year-old shit right here. Little burnt umber. Little. Oh God, Bob Ross. Okay, yeah. I can actually feel the fecal matter penetrating the gloves. Isn't that something? All right. I can promise you one thing. I ain't doing the one upstairs. I ain't fucking with that one. Somebody else got that. Somebody else got that. Whew. Look at all that dookie right there. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Almost feels like some happy little dookie. Right here. That's probably where the old COVID first started from. Yeah. Okay. Ain't gotta be perfect, I don't believe. All I'm doing is just really throwing a new wax seal on here. I mean, I'm not trying to spit shine this money. Ew. All right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's dookie right there. Yes, it is. Almost looks like some caramel. Might want to take you a little bite of that. Give Damon back his gloves. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. Okay. Oh, God. All right, let's go ahead and open up old Johnny ring here with the 5-year guarantee on the warranty. Oh, Johnny ring don't come with the screws though? You got to be fucking kidding me. Ain't that something? And they say, don't forget, shit sold separately. I've never seen that. It's usually always together. Ain't that about a bitch right there? That's enough to make me pretty pissed off, considering I've been all up in the Duke. Let's go ahead and throw that away. Damn, man. Today is the day of sold separately. That's all. I just did a wax seal. I've done a couple of wax seals, and they always come with the hardware. Like, is it? That's insane. I swear, that's the dumbest damn camera. We ain't got much longer with you, GoPro Hero 8. You've taken one too many spills, and you don't even know how to act right. All right, end of the day, 3:48. Got to get ready to take Damon home and go edit a video. And you know, this morning started off really rocky. Didn't know where Damon was aggravated as shit with him. You know, ripped his head off when he got here because I feel like he let me down and yada yada, whatever. But you know what, it turned out to be an okay day. He showed up and he worked. He worked as hard as he usually works. He worked as hard as he always works. It's just one of them things. So yeah, I'm gonna bitch, you know, especially as we're getting closer to the end of the line. I'm gonna bitch. And I've got some things to bitch about outside of Damon. Quite a bit outside of Damon. Damon's usually not why I'm bitching. But anyways, let's talk about that. The Johnny ring that didn't come with the hardware. What kind of a toilet wax seal doesn't come with the hardware? Cleaned out the Dookie ring that was there, and well, now we got to fill that up again, and tomorrow we'll have what we need to do that. I've got the ring that goes around that water supply. I need to get that water supply line. I started messing with this stuff up under here, this plumbing here, and let me tell you something, man. This stuff is a pain in the ass, but whatever. Starting to get that. I thought that I didn't have something for that, but I think I've got everything for that. So I worked on that a little bit, didn't get that done because I spent so long, I'm not even gonna lie, I spent so long messing with this. It doesn't go all the way down, right? And I'm like, oh shit, like I'm taking it apart, I'm trying to like re-screw it, whatever, and I put some water in it. I put some water on it, and sure as shit, hey, that thing's tight right there. Did that baseboard and trim, you know, 45s, Jack, all 45s. It ain't that out of square. I ain't trying to hear about your coping bullshit. What else? Put some whips on a couple of appliances and realized that that didn't come what it needed. Didn't come with what it needed, but that's to be expected. No big deal there. Cleaned up around here a little bit, got this pretty good. We used the goof off, we used the moonshine, did not use the gasoline. So we did that. Damon painted galore upstairs, painted his ass off, and let's take a look at the upstairs, see how things are looking. So this hallway's been painted. Boy, look at that not semi-gloss, silver drop. Look at that silver drop, boy. It smells. Oh my God. This is the first time that I'm realizing it's actually smelling like a new house in here. Wow. Wow, this room looks good. First coat of paint. This thing looks bright. It smells like a new house. I can't, well, it's never smelled like that. It's always smelled like cat piss, and it's always stunk in this house. Smelled like mold and some more shit. And then bang. This right here, folks, I cannot be prouder of this. What a project this was. Took a long time to do this morning, but damn it, it came out looking sharp. And I am super happy with that. Super happy with that. Hey Damon, this paint looks good up here, man. Huh? I said the paint looks good up here. Appreciate it. And you know what? It actually smells like a new house in here. Yeah. I just noticed that. It usually smells like fucking from under cheese.
So you paint the carpet, it'll be a brand new house.
Damn right it is. Hey Damon, appreciate you showing up today, man.
Oh, I was coming. Told you I was coming.
I couldn't fucking tell it.
Dude, I woke up at 5, like 4:45, and I went to the living room and watched 5 o'clock news, and I got in my chair and passed right back out.
Well, I appreciate you showing up even though you knew you was gonna get fussed out.
Yeah, I guess it was gone.
But you bust your ass and I appreciate it, man.
I even hesitated hitting that send button a little bit this morning.
Well, I appreciate you showing up anyways, man. Man, this room right here looks super sharp. All of these rooms are looking super sharp, man. And that's Damon, man. That's Damon painting these joints. He's painting, which is allowing me to dick around with all sorts of other little trivial bullshit that has to get done. And hey, would you believe me if I told you the fucking wax seal for the toilet didn't come with the bolts?
It didn't come with the bolts?
Sold separately.
Come on, man.
Sold fucking separately.
I guess.
Everybody wants their money, man. Even the bolt people, they want their money too. All right, we're getting up out of here, folks. Man, it is looking good in this house, boy. This is about to be somebody's home right here. And we've made some hella memories up in here already. Almost brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it, man. We have come a long way. Mostly, I mean, for real, mostly just Damon and me. Rocking and rolling. But you could have told me shit about that this morning when he wasn't here. All right. Another day in the books. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. And I promise you one thing. Tomorrow, we're gonna get even further. So I'll talk with you then. Take care of yourselves. I gotta stop with that shit. Hey, take care, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.